Good morning, home buyers. I'm Joseph Colgan, broker associate with Coldwell Banker. We're going to start off this morning with a question for you. When you first go to a home that's been put on the market for sale, what is the first thing that you consider? Do you check out local schools? Do you go in the kitchen and make sure it's going to be the place you want to eat in? You care about the size of the bedrooms. You need that backyard to be private and spacious so you can relax there. Well, when I go to a property, the first thing I go to is what I call the sweet spot. Now, the sweet spot is going to tell me how well the property is aging. Well, let's compare shopping and buying a home to getting a used car. If you need to get a used car, on a given weekend, you're generally going to look somewhere between 6 and a dozen vehicles. And those vehicles will usually range in age from 3 years old to 10 years old. Well, by lunchtime, you're going to figure out that there's a great disparity in the condition of those vehicles based on the maintenance that the prior owner did. Looking for properties it has a big similarity. Now, there are 3 items that will age a property. First, moisture. Moisture is extremely important in the Silicon Valley because the majority of the properties have their foundations dug in to soil, which is very rich in clay content. This means that when we get our rain, and we get most of our rain in only 4 months, the soil gets heavy and it expands. The other 8 months of the year, the soil dries up and it contracts. All of this back and forth over 5, 10, 90 years can put an awful lot of stress on a home. The next item that ages a property is sunlight. Too much of it. The sun bearing down on the property can cause the wood to crack or warp, especially up in the roof area. Finally, the third item, termites. Termites are too small to see with the naked eye. However, even 7 years, termites can reproduce enough to begin damaging the foundation and floorboards of your home. Imagine the way you approach a property from the street. Generally, they're very rectangular in most cases, with a garage either on one side of the home or the other. Well, keep in mind that that garage has an awful lot less weight on the soil than the foundation of the property. So as I approach a new home for the first time, I go to the backyard, I go to the side behind the garage, and I look at the exterior walls of the rooms that are behind the garage. I look down and I see if there's any foundation cracking or shifting or issues that catch my eye. That's the area where they're most likely to be. Then I'll look straight up, I'll check out the roof, I'll see how the eaves are aging. Are the gutters hanging nice and straight? After this, I'll walk all the way around the exterior home, and then I'll go into the interior of the home. Still just looking for maintenance problems first. After that, I'll start walking around the house. I'll see, is the kitchen got a gas grill? Is there a beautiful skylight in the living room? You can see I love my books. Is there a good floor plan? How's the backyard? What issues or what features of this home are going to give you and your family years of enjoyment? Now, keep in mind, no matter what we do or do not see, when we're walking around the property, it's absolutely vital to completely read the structural pest control report and the property inspection report. Keep in mind that in real estate, the answer to every question is go ask the correct expert. If you've got a question about the schools, go to the school district. If you got a question about your loan, approach your lender. Maybe even approach another lender and find out what options are in the market for your particular situation. You got a question about the roof, call the vendor that did the roof inspection, or call another one and have the roof inspected again. If you follow all these procedures, we will get you a home that's going to give you years of enjoyment and security. When you're ready to go shop for a home, give me a call at 408-898-0186. Joseph Colgan, Coldwell Banker.